3, 2, 1. Testing, testing. 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 Okay, testing. Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is MCP Subnautica, aka Gamer Bookworm on YouTube. Tonight we are going to continue work on wrapping up the story of Adam Eberhart, of the Adam Eberhart Chronicles. I have renamed my series. But anyway, I am, got killed in the last episode and thing, and I stopped the game to keep from breaking immersion and all that. And anyway, so my in-game thing would be, I had an emergency transponder and I got rescued. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it and see what happens. July 2nd, 2330. Sam came and found me thanks to my emergency transponder I had on me. So I was able to get brought back to the ship and heal up the past couple of days, and now I'm ready to face whatever knocks me out cold. No, so and continue exploring this NASA's facility. So let's get started.
Made that look easy.
Hey, yeah, no joke. Oh no, you don't. Whoa. Ow, 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 ow.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Oh no, you don't. You're not gonna stand back up. Lay back down and be destroyed.
And down.
Yep. Alright, what's the other turret?
Come back here.
Ow, ow, ow.
Press one.
Not gonna. Good. That's one turret out. Whoa, that was too close to getting blown up. Anything else? I guess not.
Oh man, it's Fosco's great-great-grandpa. Hey, buddy.
Ha! That was funny, Sam. Alright, let's go find this, whatever it is down here we're looking for. Alright. Yeah. That was a rough knockout to get a massive headache from. Thanks to Sam, I am okay. I'm not dead. Here we go. Power junction activated. Alright, flipping switch. Nice. Careful. Moving forward. Watch your step, Sam.
Just how far does this complex go?
I don't know. Take a jump. Alright, let's see. I don't see anything. That's a good thing. Can we open this? Very nice. Okay. Okay, let's check this computer terminal out. Okay, security procedures. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. These are direct orders from the secretary. Absolutely no phones or recording devices All written materials, clipboards, notebooks are to be checked. On exit from the labs, confiscate anything with confidential information on it. Okay. Alright, station
Project
logs.
log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore. But further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us. It's all going to be possible.
Wow. The experiments on the grav drive, very first gravitational drive. Interesting.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the GravJet test from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming. And
I wonder what they store here. We're getting close to the
Could
good
take
stuff,
years.
I can tell.
Decades before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Okay, so that's an interesting way to talk about that. Alright, let's cut these things. Alright, and there. Whoa. Gravitational anomaly. That means we got an artifact below us. And wait a minute. Artifact, gravitational anomalies, and grav drives? You mean to say... Oh my goodness, Sam. That means the grav drive technology that we have is based off of the artifacts? What? That is a crazy theory I'm having, but it all makes sense. Watch out. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Let's leave that door shut for now. We might need it later. I think. I don't know. Let's look at this. Whoa. That is crazy. Okay, let's go find this, room. Woo! A little too fast. Down we go. And let's check over here. Nope, nothing there. Let's check this door. And it takes us to this elevator. Okay. Ah, okay, I know what that did. Okay, going back, and let's no more monkey around. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to find my way up to this door. Oh, I went the wrong way again. Adam, get your head straight. Alright, here we go. Found it. Oh, Victor? Uh-oh. Access. Prototype drive. Let's look at the logs.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching
2149.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Okay. August 21st, 2149. Okay, as requested. Okay, let's look at the next one.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the
Whoa,
drives
what?
be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could have hit Earth. A plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Whoa. You mean to say that the grav drives destabilize the Earth's magnetosphere? Whoa. And NASA tried to hide it.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But
An
I kept
artifact.
what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has
The
since
unity.
come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive. This artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Artifact from Mars. So that's where the first artifact comes from. And it helped with them. They helped stop, destroy the cradle of human civilization. But now we are part of the space in the stars now. Whoa. That is some heavy information. Oh, gravity. Yay, finally. Okay, let's get this thing and get out of here. Okay, where is this door? How do I get in there from here? Maybe I need to go this way. Okay, watch your step, Adam. Oh! Wait, where's this go? Alright. And we're in. Please tell me this takes me where I need to go. I think I am in the right place, I hope. Maybe I am turned around. Again. I am turned around. Again. Okay, I'm getting turned around in circles. Trying to remember where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, wait. Here we go. Found the entrance. That blasted time I found it. And this thing was being given power, and it made the grav. Whoa.
Some sort of weightlifting competition.
We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So.
Oh, great. Oh, great. That's all I need. More of y'all. More of y'all's freaks. Just get me out of here. I am not fighting them too much. Alright. This is the way out. Nope. Alright. Get me out of here, please. Please, and thank you very much. Up, up, up. There we go. That works. Alright, I'm in the right direction.
Hear the music, universe.
Yeah. How about hear the music about me pushing you around like a rag doll? Get out of my way. I have no time for you.
The artifacts are ours.
Get out of my way if you know what's good for you. Hope you for shotgun shells. Goodbye. Power. Let's get out of here, Sam. Alright. Now, where do I go next? Up. Yeah, it's not runs together my way because I will force you out of existence. Where in the world are we? I'm in the museum's another section of the museum.
I don't think we're alone.
No, we're not. Oh no, you don't. Shut your mouth and get pushed halfway across the universe. Ah! Get out of here. Okay. Where's my exit? Where's my exit, damn it? Get out of my way. Only stuff what I want to deal with is those two that is up on the surface. Goodbye. Getting close to being out of this place. I have a couple of thoughts about this place, but I'm not saying it. I hope I'm clear of everybody. Alright. Yep. We're out of here. Whew, we made it. Falling, but not gonna fall to our death. Beast back as our friend. Alright, you two.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Not at the expense of sacrificing the first home we ever had.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the
True.
hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't
You're
want
the
to
more of a
rob people
hypocrite.
of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
That's true. The emissary is right about all the artifacts need to be in the correct hands.
Join me, old friend. We can collect the final pieces together.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not his old friend, remember? You're from another universe. Don't try to manipulate him. Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. How about pragmatism? I'm more powerful than the emissary. Than any other Starborn.
Oh, really?
And you might not understand why, but I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
Oh, really? Well, guess what? You're a murderer in my universe. You murdered my friend, and so I am siding with the emissary.
Thank you.
Well, can't say I didn't try. We'll settle this at the usual place.
What
buried
usual
temple.
place?
We'll be there.
Berry
You're lucky
Temple?
I'm a man of my word. I'll see you there.
Yeah, they gotta move it.
Stay for a
Oh,
minute.
Carla.
You must have questions about what happens next. You
Hey,
won't be
yeah.
able to go to the buried temple right away. There are still other artifacts out there in the settled systems that haven't been gathered. You'll need to work with your colleagues in Constellation to find them.
Okay. So what is the Berry Temple first?
There's always a final artifact in a specific temple. The hunter and I agreed that whomever you sided with, the other would wait there. Expect anything and everything. Other Starborn, human mercenaries, and defenses, alien creatures under mind control. It's all fair
Oh,
game.
great. Oh, great. So why can't we attack the hunter now?
He and I have made a number of agreements over the years, if you can even call them years at this point. We let him go. In exchange, he'll wait at the buried temple. You'll be able to prepare any way you can before then.
Okay. So will you be coming with me?
I'll meet you in orbit above the buried temple. We'll face what's there together.
Okay. So why can't we go to the temple right now?
All the other artifacts need to be gathered before the final one will reveal itself. I'll be bringing
Ah, okay.
mine. The hunter will be bringing his. And you'll need to bring the rest. All of the ones Constellation can find.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for all the information. Woof. Yikes, that is a lot to absorb. And it keeps on being more to absorb than I ever expected. Okay, Adam. Get your bearings. Where's your ship? So I need to go to Piazzi. Alright, where's my ship? Okay, there's my ship on the radar. Don't I have my thing with me? Oh well, we'll just walk, hike it. Maybe with a little amp to give me a little boost. I am not used to using drugs, but I'll do it this time. Since there's a lot going on, we need to get ready. Alright, where's my amps? Okay, 1, 2. Hey! Ah,
No
running
one's gonna
fast.
believe me if I tell them you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving so fast. I'm talking so fast too. I don't know what to do. There's my ship. There's my ship. There's my ship. I'm on. I'm on. Almost good. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, this amp can wear off right about now. Okay, I can breathe. Okay, this amp is really making me talk fast. Ah! Initiating this remote transport systems right now. I know I may be still talking a little fast. At least I'm in my ship. Alright, taking off.
Time to push some G's.
And away we go again.
Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in orbit.
Yeah. Pulling away from Earth. I don't want to see it no more. It's sad and depressing at the same time. Bringing all systems to full power. I guess. Okay. Where's my okay. Heading to Freya. And away we go.
Another jump down.
Whoa. Okay. We will check that out later. Alright, where is this location at? And heading down to the surface.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Oh, the landing pad. Whoa. What do we got here? Initiating remote transport.
Organics aren't going to be a problem here.
Alright. What the? Hey, wait a minute. Huh. It's a beautiful planet, but it's not breathable. Crazy. What is this research lab?
National Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to a distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
Nothing. It says something about an explosion in your high energy research lab.
The High Energy Research Lab. Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door.
Okay.
Welcome to
Just be careful. Cora's grown rather attached to you. She might not
Hey,
be alone.
yeah, I know. Well, thank you. Okay. So, let's do this. I think. Let's go. Before I change my mind.
Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Okay. What in the world are y'all doing here?
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
Okay. Let's go.
We'll take the back way up.
So what in the world is this place?
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, Nishina.
Whoa! What in the blooming world just happened? In the world? What just happened to this place? Whoa! Oh shit! I'm getting attacked!
Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was here, but everything was destroyed.
What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
Hey, yeah, I was.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
No one. I don't know any more than you do.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
Okay. Hopefully whatever happens just won't happen again.
Come on, this way.
Workroom. Alright. Whoa! Here we go again.
Who's there?
Who are you?
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Yeah? What in the world is going on here?
What do you mean? Wait, how did you get in here?
I don't know. Hughes was taking me to see the director, and I was just
Hughes? Ethan Hughes? But he's dead.
What?
No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless
what?
Maybe
Accident.
Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
What? Well, okay, slow down. Let's start with about this accident, please.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Yikes. And how about describing the distortion?
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Whoa.
Yeah, we should. Wait, he's back. All right, we're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
Okay. How about let's move it a little bit
The
faster?
director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Okay. Hey, here we go again. Okay. What in the world am I looking at? Wow! Get out of here. I had Sam right about now. Now I just need to get my butt out of here. Ah! Get wrecked. Thanks for. Hey, here we go again.
This way. Come on.
I don't like alone.
Director?
Thank you, Ethan. Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I figure there is. I already know something about your experiment.
What does our research have to do with this?
No, it's fine. Let's start there. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, our chief engineer was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Well, your probe is still feeding power to the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Okay. Well, I'm shifted between universes and your experiment is responsible.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It's burned down and Raphael was the only survivor.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Yeah. No joke. And that you have found an artifact?
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? You know something about it?
Yeah. And I've seen what they can do, and that's why I am here.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No. Fair enough. You have a prior connection with them, then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
And what did you think it was?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all.
That is true, but we have to find a way to stop this.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I can in the universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works. Take it. And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
Okay, I'm open to any suggestions.
Maria, do any of the other controls still work? Could we adjust the particle sampling rate? Or the beam voltage?
You can't be serious. We have no idea what we're doing. This thing is already tampering with space-time. If this gets any worse,
It may also get worse if we do nothing. Right now,
That's true.
this seems to be our only path forward.
All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Okay.
Come with me. The control
Let's do
unit is in
this.
the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Hey, yeah. But, well, here we go again. Okay. So I'm in here. Get some light. And let's get some power. Some firepower here. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh, I can't. Definitely can't go that way. Alright. Let's see. Ah, there's a door here. Or not. Try this door. Nope. Not that door. Okay, how do I get through here? Alright, Adam. Calm. Cool. We can call that then. Oh, shoot. You're dead. Alright, found my way. Okay. Oh! Get out of my face! Ah! Well, I need a trauma pack right about now. And I definitely need my unrelative force. Get out of my face! Ah! No, you're not gonna get me. You're dead. Get out of my face. Before I say something I regret.
Oh, it's you.
Oh,
What
hey, yeah.
happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
Well, I met with the director. We had to shut down the probe. Oh shoot!
What is it?
All right.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and
Well, I met with the director. We had to shut down this probe.
what? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
I know.
Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Okay, until I disappear again. Ah! You again. More you. Ah, ow. Okay, you better stop hitting me with those things. Hold on, Ah, here we go again.
What the? Security breach! Everybody out! Run for it!
And here we go again. Get wrecked. This is getting a little crazy.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Hey, yeah. What now? This looks like
How
a
should
dead
I
end.
know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Okay. So what would happen when I shut down the probe?
Not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Okay, let's keep moving. Ow. Okay. Find a way. Okay, that didn't work. Find a way around. Then get turned around at him. Alright, I'm getting turned around. Alright. And I'm back.
What? Oh, it's you.
Hey, yeah, it's me.
Just popped into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
Well, I need to get to the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you.
Okay.
And done. Is there anything else you need?
Are there any scorpions native to this planet?
Yes, Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need something to fight the Kataxi.
The Kataxi in the other universe. Uh-huh. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
And come on, let's try to help each other.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Hey, no joke.
Easy. We are just talking, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Thank you. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get this shotgun ready for action. Alright, let's do this. Ah, here we go again. Whoa, where in the world am I? Come on. I'm getting tired of this. Where's these stairs at? You're dead. Ow! Need something to help me. Everything for poisoning at all? Come on. Ah, thank you. Oof. Alright, you can stop hitting me. Stay down. Stay down. They said stay down. That means stay down. Well, this place gives me the creeps with this. Downstairs. Fabrication lab. Good. You.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Oh, ha ha. Very funny.
Alright. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the?
There we go.
Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Okay.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance.
Resonance?
Stay there. Let me turn the feed back up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Well, and there we go. And I found it.
What happened? Are you alright?
Yeah, it worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Alright, time to shut this thing down.
Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. Try not to get lost in the hallway again.
Excuse me.
Huh? I just got turned around.
Yes?
Okay, director.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies,
yep.
I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
Let's just say 2 potential states.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
I would choose this universe.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. It's not an easy decision, but I am grateful. Thank you. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan?
Okay.
Unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Hey, yeah, still fascinating. Alright, let's get started with this. Okay. Before I do this. Okay. June 2nd, 2330. Trying to find these artifacts. It's definitely rated artifacts is a challenge. Especially in this research lab. I don't know what's about to happen when I go back through this thing. It's gonna be weird. So I hope I'm ready for everything. Especially being by myself. And not able to have help and everything. So anyway, I will take a breather here and get started in a few minutes, in a little bit. Adam Ebenhart signing off. And so that concludes the episode of our roleplay series of Starfield. The episode of Starfield. And if you have enjoyed the episode of the thing, please follow me here. If you like the content here and all that, and exploring the lands of Cyrodiil, please follow me here on Twitch as MCP Subnautica, and also subscribe to Gaming with Bookworm on YouTube and drop a like and a comment. And I will see everybody Friday, sometime or another with the next episode and everything. Hopefully it'll be toward the conclusion of this series. So anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful night and day for the ones that's across the pond. Adios for now.